So we had like the Mela, we had Pride, we had film festival, we'd have like Diwali, we'd have Christmas, we'd have St George's Day, we'd have this, we'd have that, blah blah blah. And what they were all trying to do is they were all trying to fight to be inside the mainstream media. But because a lot of stuff was going on at the Leicester Marathon, because a lot of stuff was going on, that what we did is we got together our community reporters, whether it's the young people here that had come from, say, Forest Lodge School, the newspaper club, through to these regular sessions that we rolled in the library at the moment, which is being refurbed. We could bring people together and say to people, we'll run your community media centre, But what we do is we don't do their media as in taking their information and contacting the mainstream media before the event happens. That's their marketing and PR people and all the people that kind of have these connections. What we do with a community media centre is we just capture the event with films and photography and people writing about it. I've got one guy now called James Black. He's probably like the best community reporter that I have. So what James does now is he'll interview people, but he'll be the person that writes up about the event, the whole thing. So it's helping him. So he's blogging for other people now and sending articles to newspapers because it's not about me doing it. They might ask me to do it, and I'll go, well, I'll get him to do it. Because all of the people I've got actually are better community reporters than me. They always go, oh, John, you're this, you're that. All I do is I've got a big mouth. I just go out and make things happen and make connections for people. It's these guys that are helping themselves, and I think that's what's key. You need to remember, if you're doing this course, and a lot of the students that come and speak to me, like first year DMU students, what they suddenly realise is, if I do stuff with this guy, he's going to give me experience now. Not going to wait until I need experience when I'm in my second or third year. When I'm thinking about getting a job, if I actually just do stuff with this guy over 3 years, what will my portfolio be like? As a media student, and that's the key. I say to people, don't even if you don't do anything with it, just whack it all on a blog, because in 3 years' time you'll have like 3 years worth of content, whether it's film, video, radio, all that kind of stuff. Just think, because that's what's going to make you different from other people. It's what you physically do in addition to your course, because there'll be plenty of people that have got your qualification. Not many people that would have had your unique experience. Skyride. 12,500 people cycled past the Phoenix Square, brought them past Phoenix Square last year, so we just ran it. But as you can see here, we had other things going on. Media Hub reporter t-shirts we made. Here's us doing our stuff. We had Moggy out in his disability wagon reporting, riding round. We had Holly, who's got a disability with her foot, who's involved in Wave, used one of the local Cycle Magic hand bikes, so went round reporting. Here's me briefing the guys before we start in the morning. There's AD out interviewing George Shooter from Leicester Tigers, out and about, and I think Mia was one of our youngest reporters there. She was only 6. And our youngest reporters are 4, 5 and 6, because you start at 7, and they're called Little Ripples before they join Wave. And basically what it is, it means that not only can I take my kids, who are like 11 and 12, when they come and visit, but then some of the younger reporters that we've got, who have got kids, can bring their kids because they'll be involved in Little Ripples. So no one's excluded. There's always something for people to do. And these are great. So we've got 15,000 people coming this year, Sunday in August, on the bank holiday. And again, we'll capture it. And what we'll do is say, what we're going to do different this year? Where are we going to try and get it this year? Let's send it to Der Spiegel. Let's send it to Le Monde. Let's make a documentary. Let's make a 24-hour documentary. All those kind of stuff. It's just about practicing the skills that these guys have. On the film side, again, what we tend to do is, we'll have the mainstream media, like BBC's Midlands will come. We'll have like launches of, this is the guy, I think he won the first Apprentice, I can't remember his name. Tim Campbell? Is it Tim Campbell? I think it might be Tim Campbell. These guys here take over Leicester. So basically for the whole day, all young people go out and take over lots of jobs in the city in November. And it was in during Community Media Week, so these guys are out making content. Phoenix Square was launching a red carpet premiere of a film called Pusher that was filmed locally. So what we did is we went out and we made some film for them, used their cameras at the Phoenix, and just said we were Phoenix TV. What's wrong with that? Then gave them the content. We got the practice, they got the content. Journals is part of the Cultural Olympics, so a lot of our young people in Wave are involved in the Cultural Olympiad, and obviously we've got Wave TV and Citizens ITV and all that kind of stuff. An interview on YouTube can be TV. It's what you do. It's just about the quality of it. So we're using the equipment that's already there. For example, we've got a big theatre locally called The Curve. So we're going to be making an approach to them and say, we'll film 3 or 4 of your opening nights for you as Curve TV. You know, we'll put your T-shirts on and all that sort of stuff. And rather than charging you lots of money, just give us one of your auditoriums one night in the year when it's really quiet, and we'll run some awards. You know, because to us it might cost £3,000 to run the awards, and it might cost them £3,000 to have the event filmed. So why don't we do a bit of, as I said on the film, a bit of old-fashioned social enterprise bartering and stuff. Yeah. Dive in with any questions, anyone.
Are you wanting to take a break just now? Because it's 11 o'clock and then we can carry on afterwards, yeah?
Yeah, alright.
Yeah?
That's cool.
Take a break.